Money's moving to me. I'm a millionaire. Money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it.
Hey, 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 what's going on, beautiful people? Happy Wednesday to you all once again. I hope that your day is going well. I know mine is. And so I just want to come on here really quickly to share some things with you all that I believe can be of benefit to you, right? And so if you're watching me live, go ahead and let me know where you're watching from. Rep your city, rep your country. Let me know where in the virtual building you are watching me from this afternoon, this evening, depending on where you are in the world. And so I want to get straight into what I want to share with you before my daughter's nanny comes and disrupts my whole video. But I'm going to go ahead and get started with my intro as I always do. My name is Sharita Leon. I went from being a homeless, disabled, single mom to a two-time #1 best-selling author with books that were on the bestsellers list for over 2 years straight. I'm also a life, relationship, and business coach, an internet marketing strategist, entrepreneur, international speaker, and the protege of the legendary Les Brown, a forex trader and investor. And I empower my tribe to live their God-given purpose while creating wealth and have healthy relationships. I'm also a believer in my faith is exuded in all that I do. So welcome. All right, really quickly, as you've seen the title of this video, I'm really talking to you, those of you that have been wanting more, those of you who have kind of maybe gotten into some things before and it didn't really work for you, those of you that want more out of life, but you find yourself where you used to be. And now is the time for you to truly realize the season that you're in. Now is the time for you to really realize that there's some different things that you have to do in order for you to see change in your life. It is time for you to literally get up. It's time that there's no more excuses. It's time for you to really become the person you need to become. And it literally starts by taking action now. I was reminded of the scripture. Yesterday I was going to share this with you all, but I didn't have good connection on the rooftop. And Proverbs 24:16 says this: a just man falls 7 times, but rises up again. A just man falls 7 times, but rises up again. So many people are caught up on the fact that they've fallen that they don't get up. So many people are so caught up in the fact that they're on the ground. Oh my gosh, I hurt myself. Oh my gosh, here I am again. Rather than getting back up. If a just man could fall 7 times and get back up, why are you not doing it? Why are you allowing the circumstances that you're experiencing, the people that may be around you, the things that life is showing you to be the reason why you stay down as opposed to getting back up? The reason why a lot of people have not seen their manifested greatness, have not seen the increase in their life, is simply because they haven't been consistent enough to see it. It's not because God hasn't promised it to you. It's not because it's not available to you. It's simply because you quit and gave up when it didn't work the first time, when it didn't work the second time. You have to make it your business to be resilient, and regardless of what takes place in life, you're going to keep going until you see the fruition of what you're working towards. You can't expect to have greatness or have a life that people want and desire if you're not willing to be consistent in showing up. Life may be a challenge for some people at certain points in their life, right? So we go through seasons. But in that going through seasons, you have opportunities to learn from them and keep it moving, to keep going. One of the key things that I can tell you for myself is one of the reasons why I have been able to literally see things change in my life is simply because I have been consistent and moving forward, regardless of what took place, regardless of what I was feeling. I was able to keep moving. And so many of you have to do the very same thing. You have to make it your business to get up over and over and over again. Because there are certain spiritual principles that are literally that work in your favor. And there are principles that have to work. Sowing and reaping is one of them. There's a time for your season of sowing and your time for your season of reaping your harvest. But if you're not willing to literally tap into the spiritual principles that will bring you the results that you want, you're not going to see the manifestation of them. And so in your resilience and you're constantly moving and you're constantly going towards the goal in your life, that is what's going to bring you the manifestation of what you wanted. It's a principle. The principles have to come to fruition. Regardless of how you feel at the moment, regardless of what other people may be telling you, the principles are sure. And so, what is it going to take for you to make up your mind to get back up again? What is it going to take for you to realize that this is for me? The life that I want, I can actually have. I am bigger than my past. I am bigger than the heartbreak, the divorce, the whatever it was. I am bigger than that, and I can move forward. But the falling down process is inevitable, right? All of us are going to have to go through that falling down, that mishap, that, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, maybe I should have done better. But every time we choose to learn from those experiences, we get back up. And now we have more knowledge than we had before. Now we have more boldness than we had before. Now we have more tenacity, which is why every single time you get back up, you become stronger and you get closer to the end goal. But quitting should never be an option for anyone. Being comfortable in that place of scarcity, that place of normalcy, should never be okay. And regardless of how much money you have or don't have, there should always be something inside you raising or rising up to get you to where you need to go. An inspiration within that says, I need to do more. I need to do better, because life is about evolution. It's about elevating. It's about becoming your highest self. The person you are today should not be the same person you're going to be 6 months from now, a year from now. You should always be growing and evolving. And part of that's going to take being, grateful, but not content. I'm grateful for where I am, right? I honor God for it, but I'm not content because there's so much more. There's so much more that I need to become, so many more people that I need to reach. And with that, it's going to always cause me to rise up. It's going to cause me to always go up higher, even after I've fallen, time and time again. And so, in you falling, make sure you learn what you have to learn in that season. In you falling, make sure that if I fell, it better be worth it. Because one thing about me, I made up my mind a long time ago that I was not going to go through any type of pain in my life and not profit from it. Absolutely not. Awesome, Dion. I was not going to let anything happen in my life that was negative at the time and just stay there. And so you make up that decision. If I'm going through something, oh, it's going to have to work for me, right? Romans 8:28 says that everything, all things work for my good. If you have the mindset that all things work for your good, a lot of things will change. If you have the mindset that even though I really love that person, it didn't work out, that worked out for my good. The business didn't go too well, it worked out for my good. Why? Because as that revelation takes place, as you continue to grow, you'll realize what it was. And when you realize that things are not happening to you, but for you, you already trump. You already triumph over that. The word lets you know that God always causes you to triumph. So if God always causes you to triumph, you look at things differently. You have a different perspective. A lot of you need to change your perspective. You're still seeing things the wrong way. You're not learning from it, and that's why you're still there. How are you going to see this differently? Have you incorporated other people to perhaps help you alter your perception? Because it's always good to find it something, even when it hurts. But if the knowledge that is literally available to you does not become tangible, does not become something that you actually experience and utilize, you'll miss out. It's time for you to get up. It's time for you to stop making excuses. It's time for you to realize that I should be where I need to be now, and that's up to me. No one else has that responsibility. No one else is responsible for your life. No one else is responsible for what didn't happen, what could have happened. No one else but you. Even if they may have harmed you, you have the responsibility in what you went through to choose a different outcome. So what's it going to be? A just man falls 7 times, but rises up again. And I believe that part of the reason why that just man rises up again, why he continues to go, because he understands the identity of as a just man, right? He understands as being just, being righteous. He has a duty. He has a duty to rise up again. As someone who is righteous, and his righteousness doesn't come from his well-being and him being so well put together. His righteousness comes from his consciousness of who God is in him. And so because he understands who he is, certainly he's like, I can't be down for long. There's no way that I'm going to let life just happen to me. The righteousness within him causes him to rise up. And that's what it should be for you. The God in you, the king in you, the queen in you should cause you to rise up. Someone says, oh, heck no, I can't live like this. This is not my reality. In spite of what you see, in spite of what you're experiencing, something inside of you says, this cannot be my life. And that's why you rise up. That's why you try again. After failing many times, people laughing at you, thinking you lost my. Here she go trying to do another business. Here they go trying to do another album. Here she go trying to write another book. Let them talk. Who cares? You're not average. There is something average about you. And when you come to that consciousness, there are just certain things that can't vibe on your level, right? So make it your business to rise up. Make it your business that regardless of how many times you fall, how many times things don't go your way, you keep going. Because success is inevitable if you continue to pursue it, if you continue to learn, continue to give yourself to personal development, to continue to sharpen yourself. You're going to have to get there. And what happens? Boom, the timing, the manifestation of what you have been praying for, the manifestation of things that you have been working for all these years happens now. So be mindful of that today. Make no more excuses. Some of you are just too comfortable where you are, and you haven't done anything different. How do you expect to have a different result if you're not doing anything different? How do you think something's going to change if you have not allowed yourself to be open to new portals, open to new ideas, open to new opportunities? How do you think something's going to change? If your way isn't working, what are you going to do to change that? You have to be willing to grow. And as you grow, it's uncomfortable. It's just as a woman when she's pregnant. When she's 3 months pregnant, it's a grand difference to when she gets 7 months pregnant, 8 months pregnant. The growing of that baby is uncomfortable. She has nowhere to really sleep. Every side she turns is uncomfortable, but the baby is growing. Growth is uncomfortable. But when it comes time to deliver that baby, to deliver that vision, to deliver the promises that have been made over your life, that reward is far greater than any discomfort you may have gone through. So let's get up. Let's get up. Let's do something different. Let's keep rising. Let's become better versions of ourselves. And let's make it happen. I don't care what's going on right now. Literally, this could be the best time of your life if you choose for it to be so. Be tunnel focused. Be laser focused. Allowing no distractions to get you off guard. And with that, you'll see a grand difference in your life. Thank you, Karen. It's time to come up higher. It's time to come up higher. So you figure out what that looks like for you. And then make it happen. All right, y'all. My nanny has been amazing waiting on the door. Y'all heard her ring the bell like 10 minutes ago. I gotta go, but thank you so much for watching. Until next time, only believe until the end and go get your life. Be blessed, everybody.
I'm a millionaire, money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it. I'm a millionaire.